What is going on, YouTube world? We are Krt Lyfe, Krt Lyfe with a Y, and I am your brother Reza. This is your sister Kat, and we got some what was it? Some questions and stuff from our last video.
Yeah, we had we released the intro video. What, about a week ago or something?
Yes.
A week and a half ago or something like that, and we said we're gonna do a Q&A. We promised a Q&A, so
that's what it's called.
There it is.
Q&A. So we got a bunch of questions on our Instagram and stuff like that, and people hit us up, it's like, hey, blah 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 blah, this, that, and the other. So now we have questions to answer, and we're going to answer those questions for you guys. So they're stored in my trusty mobile device, and let's see what the questions were, because I can't remember off the top of my head. First question, I mean, this is kind of a question that a lot of people probably get. How did you guys meet? I'll let Katya take this one.
Go ahead, start on this one.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so how we had met was, so I had seen her on, what was that thing called? What is it called? The app.
The Tinder app.
Tinder, yes. The Tinder app. And I basically swiped right, and I guess she swiped right as well, and it said like, and then it was like, oh, you have a match. And then I saw her profile, and I was thinking, okay, like, she's really hot, but this might be like one of those fake profiles that you see on Tinder or something like that. So I gotta be really careful with this one and make sure that this is a real person that I'm talking to. So we chatted back and forth. I don't know how long we chatted back and forth on Tinder. I can't remember.
24 hours.
Was it 24 hours?
24 hours.
See, she remembers everything, but she wants me to talk about it. So
I'll tell my side.
Okay, she'll tell her side of the story. All right. So yeah, so we chatted back and forth on Tinder, and then we went out and we had like not like dinner, but kind of like a small dinner type thing. And yeah, it's been pretty much all she wrote from there. We've been together ever since. Kind of sort of, I guess, right? That's my recollection.
Yeah.
It's been so many years now.
The whole Tinder for me happened by accident. One of my good friends actually told me I need to set up my profile, and I was very, very against it. I was like, I'm not doing it. So she pretty much did it for me. And as weird and funny as it sounds, he was the first person I started talking to. And
so what made you swipe right?
I don't know, I thought the guy was cute. You know, I don't remember what your profile said, but I was like, okay, whatever. Actually, yeah. I'm trying to remember if I don't remember what the actual profile was in. I kind of remember some pictures. One of the pictures were you in Nigeria on that quad that you crashed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and then it was, I think, Saturday or something like this, and we talked all the way through Sunday, and he's like, can I call you? And I'm like, I'm about to have dinner in 5 minutes. So I was like, try to make sure the conversation is gonna be short in case it doesn't go well, so I can just kind of skip out. But I think we were on the phone for like an hour and a half almost after that. And the day after that, he was like, well, do you want to have dinner? So I texted my friend and said, hey, I'm on my way to this dinner. Make sure you check on me. If I don't respond in 30 minutes, I'm telling you where I'm going. Make sure I don't end up chopped up in the freezer somewhere, because the guy might be some serial killer or something. I don't know, but yeah, so thankfully to my friend, that's how it happened.
So I guess the word of advice for all you fellas out there, if you really want to meet some really nice chicks, post a picture of yourself in Nigeria, and girls will really be into that type of thing.
Be careful with that app. That stuff is evil.
Why you say it's evil?
Because,
that's how we met.
Yes, we met, and I think it was like just kind of like a lucky type of thing, but I think there's a lot of stuff on there that,
I mean, I feel like things are what you make it. You know, if you go with there with the right purpose and the right intention, then, you know, you can have a situation like us. We've been together almost 5 years now. So,
well, I'm just saying, be careful who you talk to. Be mindful, and, you know, protect yourself before you, like, believe every single thing the other person says.
Yeah, everybody's not a French mama. So, how old are you guys? I am 38. 38, I think. How old are you?
I'm gonna be 35. wondering if he's gonna get that question right because he never remembers his age.
Yeah, I always forget how old I am. I had to think about it for a second. How long have we been dating? We've been dating almost 5 years now, I think, right? Yeah.
Close to it.
Yeah. This next person says, how much time do we spend together? It seems like we spend a lot of time together. We actually do spend a lot of time together, except for when I'm at work, pretty much. But we travel together, we live together, we work together, we are building our YouTube channel and Instagram stuff together.
Which requires a lot of time spending together, whether we like it or not.
And there's a difference between dating somebody and working with somebody. Like it's a completely different dynamic to your relationship when you have to like compromise on ideals and you have to compromise on just like, or you just gotta, I don't know where I'm going with this, like this thinking that I'm doing right now, but it's different between dating somebody and working with somebody. It's very, very different, like aspects of your relationship.
It is different. I just think we kind of got lucky that our flow is very easy. We're both just easygoing. I mean, obviously we'd have arguments here and there, but for the most part, it's not as difficult as it can be, I think.
Yeah, I mean, once again, things are what you make it. This next person says, does she like cars as much as me? Do you like cars as much as me? I don't really think so. I don't think she likes cars as much as I do, but I don't know.
Why you don't think so?
I don't think many humans like cars as much as I do. Like, I like cars on a whole nother level.
I don't wrench on the cars. Obviously, I don't know the whole, like, in detail history of the car and all the specs and stuff like that, but I do enjoy cars. I do enjoy driving. I always like driving, and I like riding in the cars, and I actually enjoy watching him work on cars. It might sound weird, but I think he does it with such a passion. He's like, gets so excited, even though he gets frustrated sometimes when things don't go the way they're supposed to when he's fixing them. But I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about wrenching, and I used to be way, way more passionate about it until we started vlogging. I think vlogging has taken some of my wrenching passions, so now it's like I got to split those passions. But I think that I'm like way over the top into cars, more so than a lot of people. So I think it's hard for anybody to like cars as much as I like cars, because I'm like obsessed with cars. The next question is, do we shoot photos for IG every day? I think this is somebody just trying to troll us and get some info out of us. But should we give them the honest answer?
Yeah, why not?
No, we don't shoot photos for IG every day. We plan that kind of stuff out a little bit, and then we just go out and we shoot.
We're trying, like, we have so much stuff going on between like 2 full-time jobs, having a child, having vlogging, the ideas, the editing, everything else. We have to plan it out. So there is no way we could actually get it done every single day. So we dedicate a certain amount of time. Once or maybe twice a week, depends on the week.
Yeah, it just depends on the mood and how
and then feel. Yes, and then just go ahead and get it done.
What made us start vlogging?
Well, for me, it started just like I said earlier. I've been watching him work on cars for a long time, and he's very knowledgeable. And I always thought, I'm like, why would you not like share your knowledge and show people, because they might help. Because the first thing I do if I don't know how to do something, I go to YouTube and I search and I watch these tutorials. So do you, don't you?
Yeah, so I did as well. And it's like I wanted to start recording me wrenching and like fixing like stuff around my house, because there's a lot of stuff that I figured out through like 6-Speed and Ren's List and a bunch of other online forums. I figured out how to fix a lot of things on my cars, and then there were things that I also did outside of what I learned from the forums that went above and beyond the stuff that I learned, and I wanted to document that stuff and share it with people so they could, like, they had the same issue with their vehicle, they could know how to remedy that. But it would always be a situation where I would be so my time would be so, I'd be under such a tight time constraint that I would just hurry up and do the repair and not even document it. And then one day she was like, no, okay, you're about to fix. I can't remember what I was gonna fix. I was gonna fix something, and she was like, no, we're gonna record this, and it pretty much went from there.
Yeah. So, because I've been saying it for a long time, we need to do it, we need to do it. And I remember the project he did on the Porsche when we were doing actually interior. I wish we would have vlogged that.
Oh, when I was doing the
center console, and we actually made custom made
shifter. We made we made a shifter
and a steering wheel.
Steering wheel thing?
Yeah, we put the leather on the steering wheel.
I thought we just did the shifter.
No, we did both. We did the steering wheel first, and then we did the shifter, because the steering wheel had
No, it was the handbrake. It was a handbrake in the shifter.
We didn't do steering?
No,
there was maybe there was a handbrake.
It was a handbrake and the shifter knob that we actually it would have been the dopest vlog ever, because we went to like a thrift store, we bought this cheap leather jacket, and we cut the jacket up into pieces, and we used her sewing machine, and we literally like re-upholstered the shifter and the handbrake, and the results were like insanely good. So like.
But yeah, what it started from is when you decided to change the center console from brown color to black.
Oh, yeah.
And I was saying, okay, let's take videos of this. And by the time I got to the house, it was already too late. He was halfway done taking this thing apart and everything. I was like, damn it. And I think you did a couple of little videos of something like on it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but we never really actually done it.
Yeah.
So and after that, it's like, okay, we need to do it. And then, did we mention this? Oh, I think we put in description of our intro how we started. I just watched these vlogs that Reza showed me, and that inspired me to be like, okay, we're gonna do it. So yeah,
that's how we started pretty much. It was pretty much just from me fixing stuff around the house. Is our favorite color really black? I mean, my favorite color is definitely black. Like, I pretty much won't buy a car unless it's black. What about you?
I can't say my favorite color is black. As far as clothes wise, I think it's a lot easier for me, and I've come to learn black color a lot more than I used to. When I was younger, back in college, I didn't actually like having like all black clothes and stuff, but things change, and you know, I like colors, but I'm still trying to figure. I can't say I have like one favorite color. See, for you it goes to the car, for me it goes to the clothes.
Yeah, it always goes back to cars for me. Cars are everything. Stupid phone, wake up. What is it like being an interracial couple in Atlanta? Oh, that's a really interesting question.
It's a complicated question.
It's a very complicated question, and honestly, it depends on what part of Atlanta we're in. If we're in like downtown central Atlanta, where we live, in Midtown, where everybody's pretty much open on, you know, all types of diversity and race and sexual orientation and all that kind of stuff. In Atlanta, nobody really stares at us because the area of Atlanta that we live in it's just like, you know, it's a really diverse area. You have a lot of gay people, you have a lot of interracial couples, you have a lot of everything, and everybody pretty much accepts you for whatever.
They mind their own business. Everybody just live their life here.
But once we go outside of an area that we live in, then it's a whole nother, like, it's scary sometimes.
We notice people staring.
Yeah, we definitely get stares.
Weird looks. Like, you can tell that people thinking like, what is happening?
Yeah, like they can't register in their brain an interracial couple even in 2019, which is like so crazy to me. So yeah, we get questions like, oh, like people be like, oh, are y'all together? Oh, I didn't know. Sorry about that. Like, especially like when we go through like TSA lines or restaurants or stuff like that, or checkout lines in grocery stores. But that mostly happens when we're just outside of where we actually live. Like when we go to the woods of Georgia, it's kind of sketchy. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, not really. I mean, like I said, but you know, we've been together for a while, so I don't notice the stares as much as I used to. Like, I used to notice a lot more, like when people like really blankly stare at us. Now I kind of just, I don't pay attention anymore. Oh,
that time I made up that plan. Remember when we were going to Blue Ridge and I was like, okay, and my friend Zach was in town and he happens to be a white guy. And I was like, okay, so we get stopped. You two are dating, and I'm an inner city youth that y'all just adopted, and y'all take me on a holiday to the jungle, or to, not the jungle, the mountains, I'm sorry. And that was the plan, just in case we got pulled over. And then another question, and this is from a very good friend of mine. He says, will I be returning to my old job if we fail at YouTube?
But we're working really hard, so failure is not an option.
Exactly. And on that note, we are Krt Lyfe, Krt Lyfe with the Y. Please like, please subscribe.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell. And all the other things that, you know, people do when they like your channel. So if you like this channel, please do those things.
I was gonna say too, I know we're kind of new, and if anyone has any suggestions or interested in something that we do or we could be doing, just leave us some comments and, you know, give suggestions maybe.
Yep.
If you want to see something particular that we're up to.
Exactly. So drop those questions and stuff. You can hit us directly on our IG. You can hit us on our email. You can hit us right here on the YouTubes.
Yes.
And yeah.
Until next time.
Until next time. Peace, y'all. Much love. Krt Lyfe. Laters.